Hello and welcome to episode 19 of Ryan and Robin Wrexham, where today we have the opportunity to get through to the FA Cup quarter-final. Today's game, therefore, is against Norwich. Now, a while back, Norwich were really struggling. They were probably around, I think they were somewhere between 13th and 16th. As you can see, they're now quite a long way higher up in the table, and that is because they are on a very good run of form with 5 wins in a row in the league and a 5-0 win. 5-0? 5-0 against Newcastle. Really? What? That's surprising. Wait, and they beat Chelsea 5-2 in the third round. Okay, these guys seem to love the FA Cup this season. Maybe. Ooh, well, that's a bit worrying. Not quite sure what to expect, really. That's the last time they played us. Yeah, I don't know quite what to expect of this game then. At least all the league games they've won recently have been by just one goal, and we are top of the league, so we should have a chance. But something tells me this isn't going to be as easy as I thought it would be at the end of the last episode. Here is today's squad then. So Tashan Oakley Booth actually misses out through suspension. That means that Simon Evans starts in the central midfield with Ethan Galbraith. Lucas Noche is playing on the left because Rebchuk is resting. He is on the bench, but ideally we won't bring him on at any point. And Brett Powell therefore starts in the centre of defence with Ted Mengi, and he's been very good recently, so certainly promising that he could be a future Premier League player. We've then got Garnacho on the left-hand side with Rutherford on the right. That means Hanson Aaron is on the bench for today's game. Let's go and hopefully not concede 5 to Norwich. I'd be a little bit surprised if we did, but you know, they seem to have something for teams in the FA Cup. I'm hoping it's just because Chelsea and Newcastle played a really weak team. But honestly, I don't really know what to expect of this game. Totti, Doyle. Mind you, it was against Norwich that we conceded 4 and scored 5 earlier on in the year. So it seems they do have some high-scoring games. Thankfully, that finish from Keita Balde did not go in. That was a little bit too high over the bar. Yeah, we've managed to avoid going behind quite that early. Whether we can continue to stay on level pegging, I don't know. That's a really good tackle on Rutherford now. He's got a lot of space through the centre defence. Mullin can't get past Totti. Simon Evans, good ball into Garnacho. He controls it well. Finds Mullin. We're in the lead. And that is the sort of start we wanted. Get the nerves settled, get into a good position, and it's, again, a brilliant ball from Evans. He's a very good passer. What is his passing? Only 11. I don't know quite how he does it. I guess 13 vision's good for this level. But he just has some extra curve on his crosses and passes that means that he just creates some really good chances, and obviously having the likes of Garnacho to control them is pretty decent for this level. Oh, that was a bit risky. Very risky that from Galbraith. Just about did enough there. It was a poor throw in the first place from Callum White. And now Galbraith, that's a brilliant ball for Garnacho, and he's hammered it home. What a brilliant finish. The current United players in real life combining for a brilliant goal. And that time Callum White didn't do anything silly from the set piece. Max Bird into O'Hare. Keita Balde was looking for Lewis Porter, but thankfully Brett Powell was there on hand to deal with it, and he did a good job there. Oh, it's a really nice... Oh, it was a nice idea from Whelan. That's a really powerful header again from Powell. He's dominant in the air. Oh my goodness, Garnacho. What a goal. This guy is showing that he's Premier League quality. What a strike. That was a dominant header again from Powell. He's got 15 jumping reach. I didn't see what his heading was. Yeah, well done, lads. Good first half. Let's not make any silly mistakes, though. Lucas Noche throws it into Colm Whelan. Now Simon Evans into Mullin. Or just intercepted. Good defending that. Brett Powell able to collect. Evans again looking for a long pass, but can't quite get that one onto one of our players. But Rutherford now, after White stepped in, and it's a poor pass. He's not a great passer, the Rutherford. That was evidence of that. And that'll be an easy claim, or Savin and fancy picking it up, just controlled it with his chest. Perhaps he should have taken a bit more time with it. And somehow it's rebounded there, and Keane Lewis Potter has scored. That was pretty unlucky. I think Noche got a bit unlucky there. Anyway, Brett Powell's heading 13, so pretty decent for this level, particularly at that age. He's got potential to become a real danger in the air for any team in the world, never mind for a championship team. I think it's time that we make a couple of substitutions. So Simon Evans can come off for Hansen Arowen, and Garnacho can come off for Patrick Roberts. Who else should we get? I think perhaps Callum White, or maybe we want to stay solid at the back. So in that case, yeah, let's get Lucas Noche off. He's not been at his best. Got a bit unlucky with that goal conceded not too long ago, and I think we need some energy at the back, but Callum White is just such a good option that I don't really want to lose him for the rest of this game. And just 10 minutes to go, and we are very, very close to an FA Cup quarter-final as a championship team. It's not completely unheard of course, but it's always exciting to have a little cup run when you're in a lower league. Mullin finds Whelan, and that'll be a goal. That's a really nice goal, that. Really good play, great combinations, and Whelan perhaps was helped by the keeper not being at his best there. It kind of moved out the way a little bit, but that was a really good finish from Whelan. Cedric whacks it long. Powell once again imperious at the back. Patrick Roberts, oh, that's a decent effort. That wasn't far off at all. And now Rajkovic taking the goal kick. Should be the last real action of the game. And there it is. We're through to an FA Cup quarter-final convincingly with a 4-1 win. Very nice performance. Let's see who we're going to play next. Bad news for the next game that we do have in the FA Cup, though. Callum White has got a ban for accumulating too many yellow cards, as does Harvey Rutherford. Not quite as big a miss. But yeah, Callum White missing will be bad. Will mean that probably Bryce Hosanna will play on at the right back position. Possibly we could do Mengi on the right with Noche and Powell in centre of defence, but because they're both left-footed, I don't think that's the ideal situation. But we'll see what happens. Well, this is great news. We've got Bristol City in the FA Cup quarter-final. Again, we're away. We've had every single game away so far, but we should be comfortably favourites for this game. Bristol City sitting in 14th, and how's their general form? Oh wow, it's a poor run of form there. Not great run of form recently. Just about scraped through on penalties against Middlesbrough, and yeah, not long to go. So we'll get to 21st of March and see how we do in the FA Cup quarter-final. Can we get through to Wembley? We're not at our strongest for this game. That's just because we've just played against Fulham, so a few of our players are quite tired. As a result, we've got Bryce Hosanna obviously starting on in the right back position because Callum White was unable to play due to suspension. James Maxwell's playing because Rebchuk is a little bit tired. Roberts is playing because Hansen Arowen is a bit tired and Rutherford is suspended. And then Galbraith and Oakley are both fine in midfield, as is Garnacho and then Mullin and Whelan. Hopefully that's enough for us to get through this game unscathed, and it would be really nice to go to Wembley, give our fans a bit of excitement before we go to the Premier League, which seems more and more likely every day really. So I think we are going to be in the Premier League next season, and I have identified potential targets, a couple of them. Whether they'll want to come, I don't know, but we'll do our best to get them in. It might be that we'll need to strengthen our squad before they want to come. Yeah, certainly a few players of interest to us at this stage. That's a good ball into Garnacho. Getting forced out a little bit wide, but Oakley Booth is back there to support him. Galbraith. Oh, that's unlucky. Off both posts. That was a really good strike from Galbraith. Looks like it's a penalty. Nyambe pushing over Oakley Booth, and Mullin steps up to take the penalty. And he puts it home brilliantly. What a penalty. This guy, he can take penalties. He really can. And this guy, remember, was in the Vanarama National League with Wrexham. And he's now playing in the Championship. And potentially getting us to FA Cup semi-finals. He was always going to be one of those players that, if we did get this far within a certain amount of time, would be one of those important players that got us there, and would still be doing it in the higher leagues. But there was no guarantee he'd be quite as good as he has been for a lot of this save. He's never not been our starting striker. Often with Whelan, they're just a great combo, those two. And I think while Whelan probably has a bit more of a long-term future than Mullin, just because of age, I think Mullin is certainly going to be sticking around for the first Premier League season. Let's keep the boys motivated for the second half, because although we are winning, we haven't created quite as much as I would have liked. Oakley Booth's header is given away, and now Nyambe cleared out by Powell, and Mullin receives the ball from Whelan's header, finds Garnacho, he's got options in the middle, and Mullin, he slams it home. Goodness me, what a team. Given how unconfident I was going into this season, it's been incredible throughout, and particularly after the first couple of games, I was really worried we might get relegated. And here we are, heading to an FA Cup semi-final and winning the Championship from the looks of things. Obviously, too early to say that for sure, but both are looking positive. Whelan steps in well, Garnacho, Oakley Booth back to Maxwell, and now Savin clears it out, finds Garnacho really well, and Whelan's in behind. And he can't get that one on target. Probably should have done better with the finish. But certainly showing that we are a danger even now when we're 2-0 up. Bryce Hosanna into Oakley Booth. Maxwell crosses it in. Whelan can't get to it. And now it looks like we're going to get a counter here. Armstrong back to Davies. Looks like we've managed to sort of contain the counter a little bit, so it's more about slow build up for Bristol City. And that's a really good pass and a brilliant save from Savin. Taya, it was a good finish, but it was just phenomenal goalkeeping from Savin. Made himself big, got down really quickly, and made sure that he wasn't going to be beaten. I think we'll get Garnacho off, get Gidley on. And Roberts standing over the free kick. Oh, that's unlucky. Good save in the end. And perhaps Evans can come on for Galbraith, because Galbraith is a little bit tired. Got a few players who are struggling for fitness in this game now. And I think we'll make our final substitution, which will probably be Brett Powell, I think. We'll get Che Dunkley on. Give him a little bit of a run out. Hopefully doesn't come back to cost us. But if our club captain can't see us through a game to get through against a team that are not as good as us, who can? Simon Evans into Oakley Booth. Nice little combination play. That's a beautiful third man run. Oh, Roberts did so well, and he should be finishing that. Shame that, because it was a really nice run. Oh, there's a goal back for Bristol City. So let's get time wasting on. Hengi. Let's not lose the ball here, please. Evans into Oakley Booth. Dunkley. Oh, that's not ideal. That's where Lucas Noche would be a better option. Oh, that's a great ball from Oakley Booth though. And Whelan's in behind and he puts it home. And we're going to the FA Cup semi-final. We are going to be playing at Wembley. Drink it in. It's happening. And there's still potential we could play another Championship team there. I say it's unlikely. But yeah, well done, lads. That was a really good performance overall. With not our strongest squad. So very happy with that. We'll see in a couple of days who we're going to be playing in the FA Cup semi-final. Okay, so here is the draw. Our potential opponents are Liverpool, Man United and West Ham. Let's hope that it's West Ham, please. So Liverpool. Oh, great. Well, we've lost. And then United versus West Ham. Where are Liverpool in the Premier League? They're first. Right. Who's their key player now? Salah still. Who have they got? That is a very... Oh, gosh. That's a very good team. Who's this guy? Mauro Chevalier. Come from River Plate. And he's Belgian. Must be Argentinian Belgian. That's an unusual combination. Tanguy Nyanzu is phenomenal in Football Manager this year. So that's not very nice to have to see. Ilaix Moriba. Again, very, very good. So this is going to be nigh on impossible. Also, they signed this guy who I spotted a while back when he was available on, I think for about 500,000? 500,000? 900,000. He was on a youth contract and wasn't going to stay at Porto. He's 18 years old with these stats. 20 agility, 17 acceleration, 16 pace. He's basically Michael Owen, I'd say, when he was young. And already got 3 goals and 1 assist in 2 Premier League games, 1 goal in the Champions League. This guy is quite good. Surprisingly not too amazing on some of these stats. Also surprising, he's played for the B team this season in Porto. Why? That is bizarre. Anyway, so we're playing Liverpool on the 18th of April, which fits in snugly between Coventry and Wigan. Let's hope that we don't have any injuries or tired players then, because we're going to need everyone that we can get. And I'd say it's still pretty unlikely that we can win there. Anyway, if you have enjoyed this episode, please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel as it really helps me out. I hope to see you next time, but in the meantime, have a great day.